Good morning, everyone, or whatever time of day it is when you're tuning in. So I was reminded this morning of something one of my first prayer teachers, Reverend Michael Bernard Beckwith, used to say, which is, it doesn't matter what we pray for, it's about where we're praying from. And so just having that time to really drop into that deep space within where we're praying from. So let's gently allow our eyes to close. And as we close the outer eye, we just, for a moment, close the stimuli from the outside world, from the external. And we open up that inner eye. So we gently draw the blinds, close the door, and turn within into the internal space of the all-seeing, the all-knowing, the all-hearing. As we invite our jaws to gently soften so our inner ear is activated and opened. We allow all the circumstances, the to-dos, everything that came before this moment and everything that's coming after to gently pause and step back, slowly dissipating so we may anchor into only this moment. Allowing this moment to settle every aspect of our being. We invite the breath to be the anchor point, the returning. So even if our mind starts to wander and the thoughts and the to-dos and the question marks and the fears start to drift in, we gently return our attention to the breath without pushing away or suppressing anything. We just keep coming back to center and coming back to center and coming back to center. And so we return always to that space of the one, that space of the breath, the infinite. So where are we praying from this morning? Where are we praying from? And let's allow any sense of redirect to occur. So we are praying from that deep-seated, indwelling space of the Most High. Continuing to allow the disintegration and evaporation of anything that is not needed, not necessary, not present in this moment. So there's only the breath. There's only the one. There's only right now. And all that is knowable only in this moment. It doesn't matter what came before or what's coming after. We allow ourselves to be so well seated with the breath and in the realm of the heart. So we invite the breath to deepen and be breathed through the heart space, the wisdom seat, energizing the sacred heart, the heart behind the heart that's never been hurt by the human experience. It's the very center of our being. As we activate the eye behind the eyes, the ear behind the ears, and the heart behind the heart. And we rest in this space of oneness, love, truth, harmony, grace, wisdom, peace, wellness, vitality, wholeness, gratitude, trust. That and so much more, that realm of consciousness that is not bound by time or space. It is not bound by the circumstances of the human experience. It simply is. So we allow ourselves the gift of this moment, this time out of time, to breathe into the liminal, the absolute, the all-dwelling, indwelling, and allow it to be that threshold of becoming, that threshold of knowing, that inner hearth fire that we tend during this time and throughout the day. So we allow ourselves to cross the threshold into the realm of the all consciousness itself, knowing that it's the only thing that's happening, even when it doesn't feel like it. We anchor this truth in knowing of what is. We expand the confines of our mental body, and we stretch into the limitless nature of the absolute, and we allow knowing, which is another word for faith. We allow the knowing to lead the way. We allow knowing to light the path through the unknown, the uncertainty. We allow the inner compass of our being so attuned to the realm of consciousness of the all one. And we place one foot in front of the other as that inner light, that inner compass becomes our North Star, that guiding frequency through the dark night, the mystery, the unknown. The unknown in the realm of the human experience, but is absolutely known by that inner allness. So I know it's true here as me, as Marianne. I know it's true here as each one anchored in this prayer field. I know it's true for all. And we allow the light that is to amplify and expand as the living frequency of each one. We allow it to shine and to be so radiant, liberated from any circumstances, any need to prove or achieve or acquire. It simply is the very essential nature and essence of our entire being. So we access, drop in, allow, and transmit forth that light of truth. We allow it to light up the grid of our beloved earth, of our communities, of the configuration of cells in our own body. We allow it to transmit and do its work and to bless all of those who are in seeming dark spaces, particularly those who are hungry, those who are sick, those who are in the confinement of untenable situations, those who are imprisoned in their own homes with abusive partners or parents or any being where there is not kindness, compassion, love. And so we allow this light to shine forth, to touch the heart of anyone in those particular circumstances. May this prayer be the touch of an angel on their shoulder. May we know so deeply that these beloveds are not alone. These children, these humans. And we anchor this truth in our own and through our own awareness and connectivity to the absolute. We know that the realms of the Most High are available to all. And so we anchor this knowing, and we just deeply welcome the angelic ones, the guides, the teachers, the beloveds, the helpers, to be so en force wherever they are needed. We send forth the clarion call for ourselves and for any and all who need that support from the legions of light. Those who are homeless, those who are struggling in any way whatsoever, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. We just take this moment in this breath to see them and to know them so surrounded by invisible forces of light, to be held in the embrace of the divine, so that miracles may be ushered forth through the portal of this day and this knowing and this blessing. And so we bless this day to the highest possibility of itself, and we name it a day of miracles. We name it a day of transmutation. We name it a day that love created to know itself more fully and to pour forth through all the channels and the pathways and the avenues of expression. Far beyond our own understanding and knowing and construction, we let it be. We know its limitless possibility. We know it here, and we know it deeply within. We know it for ourselves, for one another, and for all. And I know that it's done. And so it is, and so be it. So we let it go, we surrender it, we let it be free, circulating and amplified and returned through the forces of universal law that are not bound by human constructs, only boundless in nature. We know that it's so. And so it is. Thank you all for amplifying this prayer with me this morning. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a beauty-filled day.